Hey guys, how's it going? G-Popples here. We got a new one for you, and this one is kind of different. So I was looking at this part. It's side marker lights by Diode Dynamics. You've heard me shout them out a couple times now. And I was looking at this because I wasn't necessarily sure if I wanted to do it, but I was definitely intrigued by the product, and it gives the Jeep a really clean look because they have three options. You can either do amber, smoked, or clear. So you can have it stretch out the length of the Jeep on the fender here and have this nice, clean, clear look, or you can smoke it out. I chose to smoke it out, so I just want you guys to take a look at this real fast. It's very, very clean. It's a good OEM fit and looking device here, so we're gonna mount these up. These guys reached out to me on Instagram after about a week of me looking at the product and asked me if I wanted to throw it on the Jeep, and they'd send me some out. So I said, yeah, why not? Because it looks like a phenomenal product. I can't really wait to try it out and see how it looks in the Jeep. So let's jump into this install and see how it works. All right, guys, our first step here is to remove these Christmas tree clips. There's one right behind the side marker light, and then there's a couple others that hold the inner fender liner in place. So we're gonna take these pliers here, we're gonna remove them real fast. And these might not work because of the shape of the tool. You might have to use a trim removal tool. There we go, now it's started. One. Alright, next we're going to either use a pick or you can drill this out. It's a little plastic push rivet, so push the center through and pop it out. This is a one-time use, but they're going to provide you 2 rivets, one for each side. And then go ahead and use your trim removal tool to pop that guy out. Alright, so there's going to be 3 bolts we have to remove, one 8mm, 2 10mm to remove this inner fender liner. And one's going to be up here. You know what? I'm just gonna venture to say I don't need to take this one out. Yep. Alright, next we have to remove this guy, which is right under your daytime running light. Alright, so now we have to pull back our inner fender liner a bit. So we just gave ourselves a good bit of room here to work. And we gain access to our daytime running light mounting bracket. So we have to unscrew that now. Alright guys, so there's 3 T27s and supposed to be 2 10mm. I'm not sure if I have the 10mm, if they're also T27s. I can't see 10mm right now. So once you have those removed, we can disconnect the little wiring harness to the side marker light, and we should be able to pull it out. As I'm unscrewing this right now, I see the side marker moving, so this might be all I need to do. To be honest, these things look very, very similar in design, almost identical. Actually, I'll venture to say they pretty much are identical in design. So this should be really, really simple. So let's get back into installing these things. Alright, so with those 3 T27s, 2 loosened, 1 removed, we can go and install our side marker light. So be very careful not to lose this screw here, because it's going to be a pain in the butt to thread back through if you lose it. So we're going to route our wires. Do we have light? I moved our light. Why'd I move our light?
High quality video, phone flashlights.
Guys, we're working on it, alright? Balling on a budget here. So we'll route our wires back. Thank you, cameraman. And then, yeah, see what I said not to do? I just did.
Don't worry, guys. It's a pain in the ass.
All right, so once it's in place, grab your screw that you shouldn't have dropped, but I did. And do this little finagling thing when you're holding stuff and not seeing what you're doing and trying to find a hole. That's what she said. Flip and see, bruh. Move your hand. Drop my phone. All right, so we're good. I got that started. Good enough for government work. Let's tighten her up. This is gonna be a really entertaining video for you guys. You actually getting tight? Is that moving?
Maybe tighten the other things first.
Yeah, that's in there now. Okay. Now connect your wires. Alright, so now just go and reinstall your fender liner.
Or don't, we don't care.
Play with the plastic a little bit. Or if you were smart, you bought new inner fender liners after this. That way you only had to do this once. Now start reinstalling all your bolts. Color that tighten up. All right, guys, and then go reinstall your Christmas tree clips. I only broke one. Reinstall this guy, pretending to be a screw. Just push that right into place. And if you broke some things, just buy a couple new ones.
Or don't.
Or don't, because it's your inner fender liner. But, I mean, buy a couple new ones, just because they're probably really cheap. So, there's one way Diode Dynamics tells you to do this, where you don't need a new rivet tool. And it's really interesting. We're gonna try it, because I think I have spares. So they break it off, right? Then they carve out a small portion and then push it in with their fingers. So, we're gonna see how this works.
Those fucking hands.
Take this off, carve out a little portion in there so we can push this all the way through. So we can use a pick, a flathead screwdriver, or a knife. I have the pick right here, so might as well. Make sure that it fits without losing it. All right, so it fits. There we go. So now let's just install this. Push it through all the way. We can use the pick to assist on that a little bit. All right, guys, so I think it looks a lot better. This is what it was, and that's what it is now. The fitment's pretty good. There's a small gap here, but that could also be this rivet it didn't want to go in properly. I think I just need to get a bigger rivet. The hole was a little bit too big and it wasn't staying. So I'm gonna try that, and that should make the fitment a lot better, but it looks really clean, and I think it looks a lot better than this bright orange one. I'm gonna turn the Jeep on in a second so we can see what this looks like. But that's it for today's video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the typical YouTube jazz. Thanks for watching. I really like this product. I'm very glad that they reached out to me, and I'm very happy that we could make this partnership work and I could help promote their product, because honestly, it is a very good quality product. It's made very well, and I was probably gonna get it anyways, being that it's very, very low price. It's about 80 bucks, guys. It's not that big of a deal. It's definitely a good cheap mod if you want to do something to your Jeep to set it apart. And with that being said, I'll have a link in the description to their website so you can make purchases. They also do an install video themselves of the same exact thing, so you can see which one you like better if you don't think I did it justice. And with that being said, guys, I appreciate you watching the video, and I will see you next time.